I'm not even sure we know at the moment what it is. It's not like we have a business plan or anything like that. It's something that comes from us doing things together, finding an interesting path through it. But it's all just things that make sense to the two of us. We didn't set out to make a surf wax. Owen and I have done various design projects together since we were in college. Learned to surf together while we were in college. So we started off with boards. So we would meet on a Wednesday night, make the boards, and you would feel connected to surfing and connected to the ocean. And you'd get your fix.
It was allowing us to kind of get involved in surfing activities and think and talk about surfing, and that was how it started, and it started naturally because we wanted to do things based around surfing and based around design and based around making. But then we enjoyed them for that kind of relationship to the sea and relationship to surfing, and enjoyed doing them, so it became a bit more like therapy or something. The making of the boards is really just something we were doing for ourselves rather than any kind of commercial aim.
The wax came as a bit of an accident. We came across an article online about how to make it. And that was more from an environmental site, just doing it in a way with less footprint.
We made something that resembled surf wax, but really didn't work very well. So that was a year ago maybe, and we spent like a year trying to develop the formula into something that actually worked and actually performed well. Yeah, like the first bars were like the colour of honey, and you couldn't get them to go on the board very well, but once they were on the board, they would be really sticky and work really well. So a lot of surf brands are focused on, you know, the professional surfer who lives beside the beach in Hawaii and walks down to the beach in his board shorts, whereas we live in, you know, a cold country on the wrong side of the coast from the waves and drive over to the west to surf. So it's kind of, that's the reality for a lot of surfers. On every bar you can see the pine resin source. We had people contacting us, asking us to like hold on to the last few bars of a certain location because they had gone walking there as kids with their parents or gone camping there or something, you know. If you chose to plan to make surf wax in Dublin, I don't think it would be a plan that makes sense. I kind of like the fact that we're not really thinking about it in that way, and we're just kind of letting it happen. Like, we both have 9-to-5s. You know, we both have other jobs. So it's probably one of the reasons that maybe we haven't kind of planned it that much is because it's in our heads. It's probably like one of the other things that we do. Oh, and I think sometimes that's the way the best things end up, is like, first of all, starting a bit organically and then going slowly. It means you're thinking about it 6 days of the week, and then one day you actually work together on something and you go away, and it just kind of, as Owen said, like doing things a bit slower is really refreshing. Well, the reason we called it Others is we're not lucky enough to live on the West Coast. You know, we are kind of stuck over on the East Coast doing our thing. So we sometimes, yeah, you're a bit disconnected from it all, and that's kind of where the name came from. You know, we are the others. We're others, yeah. The surfing part of it and collecting resin in the woods is kind of the healthy, natural environment, you know, so it kind of feels good in that way. But the more meditative part is like the making. The way you can't kind of think of anything else when you do it, and you get kind of completely absorbed into making it. And that's really, I think, what keeps you doing it, because it's just a really enjoyable process. I find it so easy to talk about it. I never feel like I'm, you know, making up a story or anything like that. So now doing something that is directly related to being in the water is amazing.